Alright, this is a quick guide on MapleStory 2 life skills. Basically everything you need to know to min-max it, and also like my opinion on what's the most important if you want to just skip a lot of it and speed up the process every day. So the first thing that I want to mention is these items, like the copper chainmail gloves and all those types of gloves and the pouches and the apple chips and the supplements. All those are really important for the amount of materials you get. You actually do get 2 times the amount of materials every day. I tested to see if you could do it without it, and it was just the same amount, but taking longer, but it was actually 2 times the amount of materials per day. So they are absolutely critical if you want to get materials from what you're farming. But if you just care about mastery, you don't need to use them. They don't change how much mastery you get. So the ones that you want to use are the pouches and the chainmail gloves, because the 2 most important things are mining and ranching, and for crafts it's handicrafts. Smithing, you don't even need to care about it. So with that in mind, these are the gloves that you want to use to get the most out of the ingredients that you get, because what you're looking for are like the sapphire and all those types of things. So what you can make without using those ingredients are the copper chainmail gloves, which you're probably just going to want to make the zinc chainmail gloves more than anything. And then all the way down here, when you get to tungsten, you can make the tungsten gloves and use those instead. So it's kind of annoying because it's on a cooldown, and you only get how much is it? 40 seconds of farming, but like you can just come back after doing some stuff. Like I go to my house so much, you can just farm every single time you go to your house, and it's not a pain. So in handicrafts, these pouches are the most important thing, and the thing is you want to farm from everything in the ranch every single day. So all of these are important. All of these ingredients are important. Pigskin is like the least important one. So, I mean, if you really want to, you can only make pigskin pouches. But you want to like balance it and like make just enough for every day, so that you can use the ingredients for other stuff. Because you want to be using you want to be using all of these fabrics and stuff like that. You want to be using all of them. So you don't want to make too many of these pouches, and you want to like balance it, and it's a lot more complex than I can wrap my head around. So I'm just mentioning it there. Now for gathering and mining, the only ones that you need to get are every second step for these opals, and the zinc for the gloves, of course. But you only need every single second step to get these, and the tungsten for the gloves. And the mastery, you see how it says 0? The only ones that you need to farm for mastery, and this is important for foraging and farming, are the last 3. So the only things you need to farm every day are the last 3 and the ingredients for the things that you want to make for money or whatever other purpose. So for foraging, you only need to get these 3. And then when you look at crafting for alchemy, the only things you can sell and make a lot of money on are the special warrior tonics. So you only need to get lemon, tea tree, oregano, and bergamot every single day if you are doing that. And I say if you are doing that because you can just skip alchemy completely. Like, this is rank 3. It's a lot of a time sink for not a lot of money. They don't sell for much right now, basically. So it's like 50k per tonic, and you make like 10 a day. So I mean, it is good money, but if you want to just skip that, you can. And then cooking especially, the only thing you can sell are these cheesecake, which restored 25% health, which is, it's not that good. And the only good thing in here other than that is this crispy fried chicken, which binds on loot, so you can't sell it. But if you like care about dungeons a lot, this is like the best thing you can get for them, because it's 6% physical magic attack. So that's like 2 times the amount that the potions give you. So if you are like getting that for your party, they're gonna love you. So that's the only thing that's worth doing cooking for. So you can just skip alchemy and cooking entirely if you want to, because the main source of money that you're gonna make in life skills, like the main reason why you want to do them is these savagery stuff. So if you get max piercing on any of these, you can, like the necklaces, you'll get 50 mil if you get max piercing on it. And like the rings and capes and belt, like, and earrings just go up in price the more piercing there is on it. So these are what you're gonna make the most money on early, especially early. So these handicraft slates, you don't need to use them at all. Like, I'm nearly rank 12 on this, and my gathering for this in ranching is rank 10, like nearly rank 11. You don't need to use them. I don't know if it's at all, but you don't need to use them that much. So, especially I kind of screwed up and wasn't getting the most ingredients that I could, so I don't think you need to use it at all. So you can just skip making those completely and just make the ingredients. And that's all I wanted to say. That's all I needed to tell you.